Judy DidWrong's retirement was growing like most good folks' retirement, slow and steady. But at the end of 2022, Judy got some advice from her financial advisor that caused her retirement plan to do this and this to her retirement dreams. But how did this happen? What was the advice that Judy received that allowed this to take place? And more importantly, how can you also avoid this mistake that Judy found herself in? In this video, I'm going to show you one thing that you may want to avoid when it comes to your retirement plan, and this one simple hack that can allow you to achieve the retirement of your dreams. One day, Judy was listening to the radio and she heard a financial entertainer, we'll call them Gail Spamsey. And Gail Spamsey decided to come out with this concept of a safe withdrawal rate at 8%. Now you may be saying, Andrew, what the heck is a safe withdrawal rate and what does 8% have to do with anything? For decades, financial advisors have come up with this fancy term called a safe withdrawal rate. And in essence, what it does is it basically tells the investor or the retiree how much they can safely withdraw from their portfolio each year to ensure that they never run out of money. Now, for decades, it was commonly accepted that a 4% safe withdrawal rate was acceptable in the climate that we're in, the economy that we're facing, the ups and the downs, the problems. But 4%, you should never really run out of money in retirement. So for an example, if you have $1 million saved, as long as you're not taking more than 4% or 40 grand, you should never run out of money in retirement. Now, with COVID, a lot of PhD experts, Nobel-winning economists, large financial analyst websites like Morningstar, they came out and they're like, actually 4% safe withdrawal rate is way too high. It's more like 2.8%. And as you can imagine, you're probably thinking to yourself, if I can only take out 2.8%, if I have $1 million saved, that's $28,000 a year. How many millions do I need to have saved in order to just make it in retirement? Part of the reason why that safe withdrawal rate was so low was because of what was going on with the bond market, what was going on with interest rates, and what was going on with the supply chain. And so then they came out with, after COVID, that actually it's more like 3.3% is a safe withdrawal rate, and that's accepted by Morningstar, as well as many other Nobel-winning economists and PhD experts. But then there was this video that just came out recently, and Gail Spamsey came out with this insane safe withdrawal rate of 8%. Even financial advisors who buy leads from Gail Spamsey knows that an 8% safe withdrawal rate is a little heavy-handed. The reason why this advice is terrible and why so many people who follow Gail Spamsey are going to end up running out of money is because if you take out 8% and there is market volatility throughout the years, you're going to realize any losses. And it's very easy to run out of money in a decade if you're taking an 8% withdrawal rate. We're not talking about anything out of the ordinary. So even financial advisors agree that a 3.3 to 3.8% safe withdrawal rate is more likely for you to not run out of money in retirement. But if you take an 8% safe withdrawal rate, it's not safe at all. But there's an even better way. Rather than having to scrimp and take out only 3.3 or 3.8%, did you know that you could get not $33,000 or $28,000 or even at a 4% safe withdrawal rate on $1 million saved, not even $40,000 a year. Imagine if you could get $55,000 to $65,000 per year on that same $1 million invested. That money would increase rather than decrease. It would increase to help offset inflation. No matter how long you or your spouse lived, it would continue to pay you every single month for the rest of your life. You end up getting getting 40% more income per month than the safe withdrawal method. This is absolutely attainable. It's absolutely achievable. We help people with this every single day. Many folks are actually getting away from that safe withdrawal rate, and there's so much risk and worry and what ifs, and there's no guarantees, and the money's in the market and you're watching it and you're concerned, oh my gosh, the market's down, am I taking too much out? And you're losing sleep over it, and you end up dying early because you're so stressed out. The stress is the #1 killer and you die early. What if there was a better way? What if you could get 40% more income with the same amount invested, and it could be guaranteed, and it could increase every single year to help offset inflation? Do you want to know what the secret is? Well, thank God Judy DidWrong changed her name to Judy DidRight, because she came and saw us and she got the financial wisdom she needed. And she took that investment portfolio that was in the market, exposed to risk and vulnerable of her running out of money, and she ended up converting it to an increasing income pension. An increasing income pension where it continues to grow to help offset inflation every single year for the rest of her life. She doesn't have to worry about if I'm taking too much out, if the market's down, I'm gonna run out of money. It doesn't matter what the market does anymore. She is set for life. She's making more than everybody else that's invested in the market, and it is guaranteed to last her the rest of her entire life. So what my encouragement is for you is, don't listen to the Gail Spamsies of the financial entertaining, financial guru networks that we see all around us. Go with the facts. The facts are, if you take more than 3.3 or even 3.8% out of your portfolio every year, you are going to run out of money. However, it's a stone cold fact that there is a better way to decumulate your assets in retirement with an increasing income pension. If you like this content and you want to know what other tricks and tips and things you should do, things you shouldn't do in retirement, hit subscribe, hit like. We're going to make sure we give you a ton of content so you can achieve the safe, secure retirement of your dreams.